Now, I don't normally do this in my videos, but I'm showing you today two tools that have blown my mind in the last 3 days because I had quite a complicated task that I needed to do. Wasn't quite sure how to approach it, so I was advised to go and try the first of these tools, and it's on screen now, called Abacus.ai. Why, you might ask? Well, here's the problem I have. There are so many AI tools. There are so many new AI tools, and I want to fiddle with them, I want to experiment with them, but actually when I'm given a task, I'm not even sure what the best one out there is. I'm not even sure what the marketplace is. This tool, Abacus.ai, brings a lot of AI tooling together under one umbrella. So people like me can come into it and go, I want to have a chat with a large language model. Okay, which one shall I choose? I can experiment without multiple accounts and sign-ons with Claude. I can experiment with Gemini. I can experiment with DeepSeek, Grok, really big one out there at the moment. I can play with those. Not only that, I like to create videos and images. Well, here they are. We've got video generation. Again, I don't really know the fancy new names of all these video tools. However, I do recognise Runway. I do recognise Veo. They're really good. So I can go and play with those because they are under this umbrella. There's lots more. There's things like lip sync. I can create lip sync things. I can do video analysis. I can scrape URLs. I can take screenshots. All of these fantastic capabilities that AI is surfacing, Abacus.ai is starting to bring to me as a consumer under one account. Now, I pay $10 a month for this tool. That's not a lot. It's like, what is it, £8 in UK money? Let's have a look. Here we go. $10 per month. I get 20,000 credits to use. I've been doing video generation. I've been doing ChatGPT interactions. I've been doing DeepSeek in ChatGPT. You can see there so far I've spent 10% of my remaining budget for this month. Okay, that gets renewed quite soon. You can upgrade if you want to, but you can see there, if you're in the mindset of not really sure what to do, which one to use, want to go and experiment, this is a great playground, and I'd strongly recommend you just give it a whirl. For $10, what have you got to lose? So that's number one tool I want to show you. The second tool, because my task was about getting information from YouTube URLs, I wanted to take the transcripts so I could then analyze them and have conversations about videos. It's not that easy to do unless you're a good coder. However, it is easy to do if you go and use something called Abacus.ai. Abacus.ai is a marketplace for, they call them actors, but as you see here, they are little nuggets of code that somebody hosts has created that do a thing. Mostly it's about scraping the web. As you see here, there's SEO tools, there's developer tools. Let's just have a look at the social media ones. You can scrape TikTok videos, you can scrape Instagram videos. For me, there's a lot of learning in video. For me, I have a terrible memory and I forget where I've seen something. So if I can create transcripts from all of my videos that I put together, I'm going to put them into a list, to be honest, in Microsoft. I can transcribe all of those videos, get all the documents, store those with the lists, chuck all of that at AI. I can have conversations with my videos and I can ask questions like, which of these 30 videos that's in my list will I find the information about, let's say, the calculate DAX expression? Whatever it is you want to do, I can start to do that. That's the video that I'm going to do if you're interested in how I use these tools, but I want to use this video purely and simply to showcase these tools. Just to show you how one example works, I'm going to use a transcript scraper and I'm going to get the latest from, this is a Reza Durrani video. It's about Power Apps plans. I'm just going to scrape the transcript. This is a publicly accessible video, so this should work. You may have to think about things like login if you're automating this using Power Automate, but here you can see it has run. And what it will do in a second is give me an output, and there you go. So there is all of the transcript from that video. Just one example of how you can potentially automate this, because what you can then do, this is the actual request that we send. You can put that request into Power Automate and send it to Abacus.ai. And the way you would do that is you have a look at your actor, you have a look at integrations, and here's all the integrations that you can use with this actor. The one you're looking for is API endpoints, and it describes how to run the actor, what the HTTP call will need to do in order to do the various different things that you want to do here. So experiment with it, have a play. I said it was $10 for Abacus.ai. I haven't paid anything yet for Apify. I've got my account, I've got my access. You'll see down here, I've got $5 credit, which actually renews, I think, next month. So far, I've scraped about 30 videos to get transcripts from them. I've spent 3 cents, nearly said pence then, 3 cents. I've got like a RAM limit, so the amount of brain power it can put to a task. But I'll just quickly show you, I've been using these actors here. You get information about what each actor costs you, and basically what it is, you buy into some capacity on Apify and you spend it. Here, if I want to scrape 1,000 videos from a channel and get all the URLs, which is part of the task I'm going to demonstrate in another video, if you want to find out about that, I could do it 1,000 times, like for $1. That's going to use some of that cost. I've been scraping these ones here where you get transcripts from videos. You rent the actor and you rent it for $20 a month. So I'm currently in a trial period where it's costing me diddly squat, but the idea is for $20, then plus the cost of the transcription, which goes against this cost down here, I've got a tool that I can use. The best thing is I can interact with this set of capabilities through an API. So I can go Power Automate via an HTTP connector, which granted there's a cost for because it's a premium connector. I can call the API, which will call one of these actors, deliver the job for me, and I can automate a whole end-to-end process. So if you're interested in how these things work, let me know, pop a comment. What I'll do is I'll take you through the steps of finding out about the task I want to do with test data, finding out how I generate a list of YouTube channels that are going to be useful to me, using Apify to go and list all of their videos, then using Apify again and Power Automate to go through each video in turn to generate the transcript. If that's of interest to you, let me know and I will record it. So for now, hope that's been of interest. Go check out Abacus.ai. First of all, it's great, brings together lots for you to go and experiment with. But please use the links that I've put below because that'll buy me a coffee if you use them, and I like coffee, so I'd appreciate that. For now, just subscribe and let me know that you want to watch the next one.